Let's talk about those thank you calls. How many of you actually do them? It's so underutilized. That there's one of our clients, I think they're genius. They're an online retail company, and they have us make thank you calls every time someone purchases their product, of just a personal call from the company, thanking them that they ordered the product, checking if they have any questions, making sure everything's working the way that they expected to. It's just great customer service.
You never want to underestimate the power of saying thank you to your clients. I think that it speaks a lot to them. When you call them and you just give them an actual phone call and say, we just really want to thank you for coming in or for purchasing something. And then there's so many opportunities that you can take on that phone call that we'll be going over, so keep watching.
A great time to ask for referrals is right after service. Everybody knows that. Right after they purchased a product or service with you. But we know that, but how often do we actually do it? So we talked previously about making a thank you call to your customers and clients after they've done business with you, just to thank them, give them that personal touch that we really appreciate them as a customer. And that's a great time to ask for a referral. And not in any pressure way, but just kind of seeing if they have any friends or family that also need this service. Maybe you can tell some special deals we have, or if you have a referral program that, for instance, you're a carpet cleaner, if you refer a friend, you both get $20 off your next job. Those sorts of things. It's a great way to, get their friends and family talking about you as well.
Right. Some other really great information you can get off of calling a client or a customer and thanking them for their business is to do a little survey. You can get a lot of really valuable information. I think just asking people, how did you like our service? Are there any improvements that you would recommend? And then just getting really good feedback, that helps a ton.
And an important thing with the satisfaction surveys, what's amazing to me is how many times people, well, first of all, if you actually make the effort to do them, that's huge. But then they kind of don't do anything much with them other than get the immediate feedback. But that's something that should be like one of your most important things that you're constantly referring back to when you have your meetings as a team. It's something, the data that you're looking at to get, okay, these are the things that we're doing right. We got to make sure we keep doing these things. And whoops, it looks like we could kind of refine these processes, because what your people are actually saying about you is really the best information you can get about how to improve your business.
Right. You want to hear the good stuff that you're doing, but you also want to know where you can improve, because there's always room for improvement.
Yeah. And then that helps too with online reviews, that you know what's going to get people to talk about you and how to avoid those reviews that you don't want. Everybody knows a big part of your business success is getting your customers to come back to you over and over and over again. So how do you reactivate those customers?
It's a lot less expensive to get repeat business from a customer rather than trying to go out and find new customers.
That's so true. I think they said it's 5 times less on average to keep a customer than to have to get new ones. So at Jill's office, we do a lot of reactivation type calls. So this is something that's really good for your business to do. So that's where first of all, you need to make sure you have a good CRM, keeping track of all your customers. Depending on what your business is, you periodically reach out to them. So you don't want to just do email. You don't want to just do a phone call. You don't want to just do a Facebook or whatever you're using. You want to make sure you hit them up in lots of different ways, maybe texting, because you don't know what they're most going to respond to. Everybody's personality is different. The phone calls themselves, let's talk about what we do at Jill's office for that.
Right. So during the thank you calls, that's a really good time to reactivate your customers or your clients that have been in before. Thank them for their business, get some really good feedback, and then also remind them, like, look, it's been about this amount of time since you've been in, or you're about due for another carpet cleaning or window cleaning, or maybe they came in for a massage, and so you're like, would you like to come back in for a special promotion? So it's a really good time to just let them know of some other services, because you can't expect them to remember you all the time and to just come back. You want to make sure you're reaching out to them all the time.
Yeah, that's a good one. A lot of our window cleaners will do that around the holidays to remind them that, hey, did you know we do Christmas lighting? It's so smart just to, because you obviously already have that relationship with them, so they just might not know you do these other services, or they might have forgotten that they're due for that next cleaning.
Thanks for watching.